There has been lots of debate this year about how we vote for president, right? Should we vote early? What day do we vote? All of this, on and on and on. Electoral college, should that still be around?
Right. And because of the way that we elect presidents here in the United States, Election Day is really just one point in this process. So we walked through the timeline for electing the next president, when it's supposed to happen after Election Day, and what might change that. Walk through those steps because the process of choosing the next president is really only getting started on Election Day.
That's right. You got to have Election Day.
Steve Simon is Minnesota Secretary of State.
And then in Minnesota, we have a period right now of a week to count all of the ballots.
That deadline was extended this year because of the pandemic. The next date, November 24th. That's when the state canvassing board makes the results official.
And then on December 14th, we have to convene the Electoral College in Minnesota.
Here's what that ceremony looked like in 2016. 10 electors chosen by the party that wins the state.
And those are typically party activists.
Cast their votes for president and vice president.
We have a law in Minnesota that says that once you've pledged, you can't change your mind. You can't go back on it. You can't vote for someone else.
What happens if the election is really close or it's contested?
Right.
What do we do?
Well, a couple things could happen. There could be a recount,
which we're very familiar with here in Minnesota.
The closest U.S. Senate race in Minnesota history.
Just not at the presidential level.
What is fixed is December 14th. That is fixed in federal law. Everything must be done, must be decided.
And if it's not?
Legal scholars have been talking about exactly that. What happens if you just can't resolve it? And there's not a clear answer on that.
On January 3rd, the new Congress is sworn in. On January 6th, that new Congress meets in a joint session to announce the results.
And that's usually just sort of a formality, really.
A member can object, but that didn't even happen during Bush v. Gore.
In part because Al Gore conceded, and he asked even those who supported him not to do that objecting.
What could throw these timelines out of whack?
Well, some of what could throw it out of whack is extended litigation. That could delay certain things, but not all things.
Like December 14th, when the Electoral College votes, or January 20th, 2021, Inauguration Day, a date set by the U.S. Constitution. So I got some emails from people after this story aired saying, Heather, well, you missed this scenario and this scenario and this scenario. And yes, there are a lot of scenarios of what could happen.
Yes,
and don't
please
think
lay
that,
out every single scenario.
Don't
that
think that
what if this
both
happens,
parties
Heather?
are
what if I
gaming
secede
those
from
out.
the nation?
Right, exactly. But it's interesting, though, just to look at the Electoral College. As you know, Jason, there has been a lot of debate on whether or not we should get rid of the Electoral College. If you look at some of the history of the Electoral College, it would be tough to do. Of course, because you would need to have a constitutional amendment.
Right.
But there is this sort of pact that some states have been doing, if you've heard about this, where the states are coming together and saying, look, we are going to give our votes to whoever wins the popular vote nationwide. Now, not enough states have done that, so that's not going to go through, but it is one idea, one way of trying to get around the Electoral College in the elections to come.
It's interesting. I understand the modern belief that every person's vote should count the same, and the Electoral College is different, but we are a federation of states, right? And so, yeah, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one, but this is going to go on for a long time. If that's something you take away from this story, that should be it.